Hello everyone, this is again Alejandra Gomez doing the video on how to make a card. As last time, I am using the Picky Pattern DSP Design Series paper. This is the one that has all the cartoonish and the background paper on the other side. I'm having a lot of fun doing making these cards with this set, and of course I'm using the coordinated stamp set pieces and patterns. Again, I love this bear, but anyway, very fun to play with this. And so here's the card that we're going to be making today. I have the card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5. We have a basic black cardstock, which is 4 by 5 and 1/4. Then I have this piece that is 3 3/4 by 2.5. The Design Series paper, and this one is 3 by 3 3/4. And I have a piece of the mini chevron, ribbon, and this one is the one in crushed curry. And then I have these little two pieces of paper. This one is 1.5 by 3, and this one is 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. Again, I'm always having 1/4 of an inch larger than the smaller piece of paper, so that I have a nice frame around it. So the first thing we're going to be making is using this stamp set from the so this is from the Pieces and Pattern stamp set. I'm going to be inking randomly using crushed curry. And I always like to use the color combination. Like when I'm not really inspired as to what to do, I try to just go ahead and pick whatever the Design Series paper is using, you know? That way it's easier for me. And I don't know if you know this, but behind the Design Series paper, do you know that they have already the paper, the color? So like in this case, it's basic black and crushed curry. And of course you'll see it throughout, oh sorry. And of course you'll see it throughout the different designs, the colors. But anyway, if you're not sure which color, always go back here and it will tell you the colors already used, and it's easier for you then to pick a color combination. So anyway, we're gonna be gluing using our fast fuse. And again, I love this one because you use less adhesive, and it is really strong. So I love this this adhesive for cards when I'm making cards. Okay, so I am gluing it out. The same thing with this one. I am going to be gluing this one. And again, I'm just trying to make that border. There we go. And then I'm going to be using I'm going to wrap this around, and I'm using glue dots. To me, that's just the easy way to adhere. And you see that I go ahead and pull it until I show the one. And I don't go ahead and do this because it gets exposed, all the different glue dots. And if you touch them, first of all, I glue on you, but then if it doesn't, then you're going to take it with the stickiness. So try not to touch them. That will be the best. So anyway, so I'm only using 3, and I'm just gonna wrap around. And I'm trying to do it on the wide, because if you touch some of the black, it will show through the ribbon. So just a tip there. So I'm good with that one. Then the next part is I'm going to stamp with basic black archival. And again, this is one of my favorites, or the favorite I would say, because it is too dark. But again, on this one you have to tap a little bit harder to make sure you have even ink. And I'm going to stamp on my, give it a minute to dry, and then we're going to be using the marker Crush Curry, and I'm going to color in the word wild. And again, like I said in the past, I love that Stampin' Up! Coordinates really well all the inks and the ribbon and the paper, so it makes it really easy for me to make a card, and I know everything will be coordinated perfectly. So that's something to take into account when you're doing your cards, and of course choosing Stampin' Up! Because I love how everything coordinates. It doesn't match. I wouldn't say it matched completely, because there's obviously some a little bit of difference in the different mediums, like the paper and everything, but you can tell it coordinates really well. So anyway, so I'm going to be gluing this one down, and where's my glue here? Okay. Got a little bit of the stickiness here, and I'm going to put it here, and again I'm leaving that nice frame around it. And I had already cut out of, I think on my last video, show you how I off of this piece of paper, this one, I cut around the little critters. So I already put adhesive on some of them just to make this video faster, but you can tell I have the bear, the bunny. I used the moose or the reindeer, I don't know, on the last card. So I'm going to be using in this case the bear, because I love the bears. You can tell. And like I said, I already have put adhesive there. And here it is. And this will go on top of that one. Okay. So finally, I'm going to be folding. I'm going to be using this side, so since. And here's another tip. As you can tell, something, I must have a stain or left one of my ink pads there or something, because you can tell there's a little bit of speckles. Don't worry about it. You're gonna always you can cover that. So do never throw away paper. I've heard once from another lady that they she was throwing away the paper because it had some sort of a stain. You can always use the other side. You just need to make sure you're covering with your element. So do not waste paper. So here it is. And again, I'm trying to just do the border around it. And here it is. I'm going to put this one here. But I'm going to be erasing it. And I'm going to show you the mini dimensionals. I'm being so excited to see how these are. So let's try them out. So I'm going to be putting mini dimensionals. I'm so excited about it because I was always cutting them. So as soon as I saw in the new catalog that there was going to be mini dimensionals, I got so excited about it. So we'll see how I like it. Okay, so there it is. Let me just peel all the stickies. Okay. Alright. Here it is. And you know what? It's done. Oh, no. We have to use the Wink of Stella, of course. You know me by now. So I'm just gonna be putting a little bit of Wink of Stella here on the Worthwhile About You. Oh my goodness, I always love how the shimmery images look. It just gives it a little bit of pop, you know. I'm not sure that you're going to be able to look at it in the camera, but in the real life, oh my goodness, this looks gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So anyway, you can see it. Can you see there's you can tell a little bit of the speckles, or sorry, of the blank. So anyway, this is it for today. Thank you so much. This is the card. Hope you like it. Again, I'm using the pieces and patterns, which I mean, I really have a lot of fun doing all this, and I think the paper is really fun, and you can make different themes. And here is the design series paper, and again, there is really fun patterns to choose from. So anyway, hope you had enjoyed, and hope you subscribe to my channel, and see you soon. Thank you. Bye.